Hello, greetings and welcome. Welcome, I am Journey. Um, going on a journey, and today I came here to freestyle. I came here to freestyle and talk about healing, abandonment issues, solo dolo. Solo dolo. But before we do that, I'm just gonna take some deep breaths. 3 deep breaths. So yeah, I wanna ground ourselves and begin to get comfortable, cozy, and just ready for a chat. It's my first video, my first time here. It is 4:18 in the morning. I've been preparing for a few minutes, but I began this only less than an hour ago. Sleep deprivation, lack of sleep, and thoughts coming out and healing taking place. So I've never been much of a journaler, but I was sitting here doing the usual thing I've done forever for years is let it go, let it go, let it go in my head, and just letting the thoughts roll. Letting the thoughts roll in my head. And friends have told me before, like, you can't do that. You gotta get it out on paper. Get it out of your body some way. So I personally like to move. I love to do yoga. I love to do anything physical. I love being out in nature. First and foremost, like 100% love being in nature. So again, I'm not much of a journaler. Never have been a journaler. Never. So what I've tried to do as of recently, as the last few months, is I'll do voice notes, and I actually will record videos and videos only for me. But today was different. Of course, it's 4 in the morning, but it's like you gotta get this out, and you might just want to post it, even if there's 3 people that look at it. Like, post it. Oh, I ain't talking about shit. Let me get to the point. I don't have to go virally, but I want y'all to get with me, stick with me, so I forgot. Get to the point. All that long-winded shit. Cut it. So as I'm talking about not being a journaler, when I was preparing for this video, I'm like, okay, you can't just fucking get on here. You gotta write some talking points, sis. What are you doing? So yeah, again, healing abandonment issues on your own. That in itself is like such a deep and transformative topic, because essentially that's what we're all doing. That's what we all have to do. That's what the work requires. Like, there is no one. No one's gonna come save you. No one's gonna come save us. And that is one of the lessons we have to learn the hard way. And it does fucking suck. I ain't even gonna apprehend you. That shit sucks. All of our healing takes place on our own. And I grew up alone. I am the only child. I was born alone. My mom only has me. Like, I've always embraced it. I love it. I didn't grow up spoiled or anything. Not a brat. I've worked since I was 16. Like, yeah. So, yeah. I've always embraced being an only child. I've always cared for others. I've always done more for others and cared for others way deeper than caring for myself for all of my years of my life. And that's pretty much recently changed. It's changed. Um, I say that about the only child to say we come in this world alone. All of us have, whether you have sisters or brothers, a twin, whatever, come in at a different time frame. We come in alone, different time frame, different mind frames, different frequencies and vibrations, different thought processes, just different traumas, different perspectives, and how you could see your the same parents. Different siblings can see the same parents and have outlooks on them that are completely different from each other. So yeah. But me coming in this world alone has its pros and cons. Now that I'm older, now that I'm getting older or growing wiser, the cons are starting to pop out. They starting to come out. But yeah. And then again, another note, I have an advantage. I have an advantage on the healing and healing on my own, because all I know is me. Like, all I know is me getting it done myself, and doing the work 100% by myself with no one to be there, no one, not a fucking soul. Nobody. Nobody. That just made me think of the darkness. Exploring the darkness. There's no fear. Like, there's no fear when I said that about being alone, because I had to go there. I had to go into that darkness. I had to go deep. I had to have traumatic experiences to get where I am today. So I'm up right now at this crazy time because, like, I've been having sleep issues lately. I legit been having sleep issues, and not in a way where I see it as an issue, but in a way of I've mentioned it to several family members, and none of them are like, "Why? What's going on?" Da, da, da. Like, I'm not doing it as a cry for help. It's like, bro, I have to work. I have to, participate in society. I have to do things to help my family out. And it's like, I could say to them several times, like, damn, yeah, I ain't been sleeping. I've been up 24 hours. Da, da, da. Nobody said shit. Today, luckily, my grandmother said something. She was about to ask, but I might have kind of diverted. And so she was like, yeah, I told you, you gotta pray. Gotta pray, So, yeah. That's something that I'm definitely going to work on. Praying. Gonna learn more about praying, learn more about the Bible, all of that. One thing I am well versed on is meditation. I've meditated for years now, and I consider myself in a constant walking state of meditation, like all the time. It's my constant state. But yeah, that's what I've been saying today. It's like, I'm just here. I'm just here to experience. I'm just here to love. I'm just here to share and give. And hopefully, soon that will be reciprocated. You don't do these things for reciprocation. Just, you deserve to get back. You deserve to get that back. What you put out. You deserve it. 100% deserve to get what you putting out back to the world. So yeah, healing abandonment issues on your own, solo dolo, without the help of the people that abandoned you. Without the help of the people that abandoned you. When I say that, it makes me think of, like, why would you want the people that hurt you to help you heal? like an abuser? Why would you want someone that's hit on you and done unspeakable things to come and help you heal? You know, that kind of what that makes me think of. And I just put myself in that scenario. I haven't been there per se, but I just put myself in that scenario of someone that might have. And what I just got was they want an explanation, they want an apology. You know, we want the people that have hurt and abandoned us to explain, to feel, to apologize, to be present, to show themselves, to show they care, to actually show us something different. Show me you fucking care about me. So that's why we long for these people to be around, and this is why we keep these people around way past the expiration date, which is way motherfucking harmful. It's so harmful. Yeah, so when I speak of abandonment issues, it's usually parental, like the people that are supposed to be present with you are your parents. So healing without their help, I feel like it will be a little difficult. I went to get a massage recently, and she said the same thing my friends told me. One of my friends, he told me years ago, it's like, this is all work you have to do on your own. All this is work that you gotta do on your own. 100%. And that can sound scary or intimidating. But now it makes sense when I put the abuser analogy there. But then again, that other person just wants the abuser to feel something. They just want to know they care about them. As far as our parents, how do we deal with that? How do we deal with forgiving them or healing the issue of them not being present when they're, alive and well and around? How do we rectify this situation? So I pretty much asked her that, and she said, like therapy, journaling, things of that nature. I personally used to go far away from wherever these people are. Like, I would be in a whole different fucking state. Like, I would be in Cali somewhere. Wherever they are, I'm not there. Like, I'm wherever y'all are not at. Like, I'm in fucking Costa Rica, living my life, So I think anytime I come back in close proximity with these people, it just brings back old wounds, because you're so close and your presence still isn't felt. Like, I'm right here with you. I'm on the same street as you. I live a block away, and it's like I won't see you. I won't hear from you. I can't feel you. We won't do things together. We won't have these conversations. There's no healing taking place. There's no healing taking place. I can be in the same house with individuals, same exact house, and there's no, hey, how you doing? How you feeling? I noticed that you haven't been yourself, or you might have been, a little snappy or not as happy as normal. Are you okay? None of that. None of that. And I don't blame the people who I have lived with, with them being older. I don't blame them. We're gonna have to work on not blaming anyone. Older, younger, definitely not yourself. Like, and one thing that I've learned early on with my self-healing is like, no blame. No blame, no guilt, but no blame. Like, don't blame yourself. Thinking of another mantra. That's what it is. I think it's that, like, not blaming yourself, the guilt and shame. Like, that is a heavy burden to carry. Guilt and shame are like the lowest vibrations. So yeah, it's pretty hard for me to kind of process that and think of even how to heal um with these people being in close proximity to me, you know? They're here, they see me, they feel me, they come around, and they might, I might tell them, hey, nothing. It's not a cry for help, but maybe it is. Maybe you want them to just ask, like, how are you doing? How are you feeling? What can I do? Is there anything you need? Would you like to go for a walk? You know? And you can always initiate it. So that's another tip or point. You could always initiate these things to, initiate to have some closeness, or to, try to go out and bond. Whew, confrontation's a hard one. Dealing with confrontation. There goes crystal lights. My neck just got so tense, man. Just thinking about it all. I think that's the stress of it. Like, I so would rather be anywhere but home, and that usually is the root of my issues. Like, by the people that are supposed to love me, being at home, just like, where is the love? The love is showing that you care and asking questions and making sure everyone around you is healthy. Like, that's love. So that's why we have to forge our own path and become strong and independent and do things on our own. And we all have our own timelines. So when it's their time, they'll come around. Sometimes I can't help that if it's too late. Like, now I'm on my another whole timeline. I'm like in a whole other universe right now. And you're just figuring out Earth. Like, I've been surpassed this shit. Been out of there. Zoom. So yeah. The next thing I wrote down was isolation mode. I'm fucking laughing. Something I'm so good at. Isolation mode. Only child shit. Isolation mode to heal. Isolation mode to heal. But what about when I stay in isolation mode too long? What if I've been in isolation mode for years? Then what happens? Then you have no one to turn to, no one to call on. Your friends think you've abandoned them, but no, you're just going through some personal shit for years. You're actually going through family wounds and abandonment issues, mother and father wounds. Like, the reason that you're here existing on this earth, and people that are your friends or associates are like, oh, you abandoned me, you don't care, you don't fuck with me. And baby, it's not even about you. It's about me. It's about my life. It's about the way I was brought into this universe. It's about me healing that. It's about me finding out my mission and purpose while I'm here. So isolation mode for me, I love it. But then sometimes that shit does work against you. Been seeing and reading things lately about being there too long, that it's harmful when you go away or retreat too long. Like, it's in 48 laws of power as well. Like, not creating a barrier around yourself so much that you know, you'll end up sticking out like a sore thumb, So I also wrote like, what if there's no support at all around you? What if you feel like you have no support? Hey, mama. Hey, mama. You sleepy? Not turn around. She said, fuck that. She don't like the light. But damn, she did me dirty. Yeah. She does that when you don't feed her or give her snacks. Like, how many snacks you want? What if there's no support at all? So the last 3 days I have like cried a little bit, which I needed to release those tears and emotions. I cried a little bit. Strictly from loneliness. Strictly from loneliness, being lonely. Pardon. Feeling like there's no one I could call. Because I've been in isolation mode so long. No one I can trust. And I do trust people, you know, but just no one I could call that would understand. No one I could hang out with. And also, on this journey, you really, 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 really outgrow people exponentially fast. I've been doing this journey, healing work, for so many years. So within the first year, less than the first year, 6 months, you realize who don't align with the mission anymore. Like who's not growing at the same rate as you. That doesn't mean you have to cut them off completely, but you know. And lately also, I've just been noticing and understanding that you have to be selective with the information that you share with others. For sure. Let's see. So, what if there's no support at all? And sometimes we have to look around and realize that there are people that love us that are in close proximity. There are people around. Exhibit A. There are people around. There is nature around. There are beautiful beings, souls, and animals around. There are some family members around. You might not have the lover that you're looking for right now, that significant girl or guy that you're looking for. But you have something, possibly, maybe you do. You know, hopefully. And if not, it will come. It will come. It will come. Glad my grandmother asked me earlier, like, why are you not sleeping? Even though I kind of avoid the question. So, yeah, and for me, man, I travel so much for work, travel nursing. Man, this is one thing I truly believe in: soul family. Soul family. Let me say it again: soul family. That is some real shit. That is some real shit. Oh my God. Soul family. Believe in it, feel it, and it will come to you. Your tribe. They'll come to you. They will come to I have I have people in different states that's gonna go to war for me. Different countries. I have people in different states that's gonna go to war for me. War, literal war. And I say that because I'm thinking of all these examples and things where they had my back. I'm talking about writing me letters for very professional, like important legal things, you know? The support is insane. Some of these people look nothing like me. Your tribe and soul family is out there for sure. Get out more. Get out. Even get out where you are and where in your town that you are in now. Just get outside. Skip town a few hours here, a few hours there, hit the beach, go somewhere. Go to the lake, the river, by where you live. Go to the coffee shop, um, library, a new restaurant, go out. Go out. Don't be scared to go out by yourself. People are gonna gravitate towards the energy for sure. You're gonna be like, damn, like you live here, or isn't it weird that we met and we just had a 3-hour conversation and I just love you so much and whoa, newfound friend type shit. But there are people that love us that are in close proximity. They're here. They're there. They're there. And so me even writing that down just comfort me as well, I don't think I want to get into generational trauma. That's too much. Generational trauma, therapy. Generational trauma, who's to blame? I mean, it has, okay, starts with the elders. So would they be to blame? Because, I mean, the younger people kind of don't have a hand in generational trauma. But I didn't blame it on them. I blamed it on the people that are resisting change and avoiding the hard conversations, which is, again, the older population, the older generations, people before the millennials, because they're fucking afraid. Why? Who knows? We just have this emotional vulnerability thing down, and we know that conversations heal, conversations rule the nation. Like, you can heal a whole war, like, you know what I'm saying? You could heal anything. A conversation can fix anything. I've strongly believed in that for years, so I'm glad I'm bringing that back out and exercising my throat chakra. Real shit. Avoiding the hard conversations. And I was thinking about confrontation not too long ago either while speaking. So I know I like to avoid confrontation, I know I do. But yeah, I think we can begin to do this. We'll talk about it. We'll write about it. We'll cry about it. We'll pray about it. We'll meditate about it. We'll move about it. Move through it. We'll breathe through it. We'll breathe through it. That is the major point. That is the major point. That is the biggest. Like, that's the thing that's going to heal us. Breathing. We store so much in. Like, maybe that's where even the tension comes from in our shoulders, not taking a deep breath. We are scrunched up, like, let it out. Hearing that, feeling that, getting that out of your body. We store trauma. This is where all these diseases, dis-ease, this is where all this high blood pressure, stress, all these things come from. Holding things in your body, holding these thoughts, these traumas. Like, we gotta move, we gotta run, we gotta pray, we gotta talk. That's all we gotta do. Fucking conversation. Let's do it. Let's keep conversation going. So I did have a few more talking points, but yeah, I think this is great. I think this is good. I feel good about getting this off my chest. I feel good about possibly posting this. I feel good about my baby being in the background. I feel good about you coming here to listen. Any tips, any suggestions, or any things you've done to heal abandonment issues on your own, please let me know. since I wrote since I wrote the word therapy down. Also, we're waiting for my therapist. Like, I need to get there. Like, so, yeah, any tips that you might have, send them over. Um, yeah, I definitely am ready to get back to therapy. Just sometimes busy, sometimes insurance things happen. So yeah, I think that's gonna help me talking, me doing this. It's been lovely. It's been lovely. Yeah, until next time. I'm gonna see if I had anything insightful to say, but love thy neighbor as thyself, love yourself, and yeah, peace and love. Always peace and love, and that's the only thing we should be moving on. Like, love is the highest vibration. Love is the highest vibration. We have to move with purpose. We have to move in love. When we start to move in love, and releasing ego, because yeah, I've had some things to say. Like, I'm writing all this stuff, getting prepared for the video, and I had some things to say. Like, I was really, in a space where I wanted to get some shit off my chest, wanted to talk about these wounds, these mother wounds, and just what's going on. But I centered myself before I came here. So we have to center ourselves every day, every second, and move in love. It's probably why Christians are like, what would Jesus do? Like, literally, you have to move in a certain way at all times if you want to receive. Gotta move a certain way. So I'm elated. Yeah, so peace, love, peace and love. Yeah, thank you for coming. It's a mindset talk. I highly appreciate it. I'm gonna come back again, and you come back again. Don't be a stranger. Big Capricorn shit. Turn up. So yeah, see you guys next time.